Sarah Palin with Ted Nugent, is this awesome or what? Well, I think the most important thing to be said, I can say, look at real America. God bless you people. Real America, not far from the Planet of the Apes in Austin. I salute you for being here. And you know why I feel right at home? And this is serious times. I'll try to manage my emotion because my heart is broke right now. And I'd like to start by saying to all the veterans out there and all the law enforcement and the citizens who took an oath to the sacred Constitution, I'm going to be real cocky, which I'm really good at. And I'd like to apologize on behalf of we the people for allowing this piece of shit to get in the White House. We're sorry to the Vietnam vets and 58,000 dead heroes for this. That this devil scum snake thinks he's the commander-in-chief of the United States of America. We apologize for being so stupid and for bending over and allowing this to happen. But as I look out there, I do these things all over the country because for some reason, people keep inviting me to these events. And let me tell you why. My name is Ted Nugent. I'm a radical. My name is Ted Nugent. I'm from Detroit. We were not the murder capital because we're more violent. We're just better damn shots, okay? I'm an extremist. I dare to experiment in self-government. I could have parachuted into America or onto planet Earth, and I could have wrote the First Amendment, because I have an instinctual right to speak my mind. I have an instinctual, natural, perfect right to assemble against those who might not adhere to their constitutional oath that I hired based on that oath. I can protest on January 6th without the FBI causing all that violence. The king wouldn't allow me to choose my own religion, so I'm going to choose my own religion. I don't need a permit or a license for my First Amendment. I don't need a man to authorize my First Amendment. I've just got one from God. Nobody can intervene between me and God. Any questions? Let's move on to the Second Amendment now, shall we? Constitutional carry? What other kind of carry is there? What, do I have constitutional First Amendment rights? No shit! What is with this compromise bullshit that has brought us to these horrific, painful, ugly, evil times? And it's because we stayed home, we didn't vote our conscience, and we let the snakes take over our country. So if you're here today and you've never registered to vote, I want you to leave right now. Because you did this.
That's right.
And if you're here and you admit to your failures, you need to register to vote and get everybody in your family at church and school, at the bowling alley, at the deer camp, at the firing range, at the barbecue, and you need to demand that everybody in your life votes for the radical extremes of God, family, country, Constitution, Bill of Rights, the Ten Commandments, the Golden Rule, the Declaration of Independence, law and order, self-defense, good over evil. If you don't do that, Nancy Pelosi would like to thank you. Any questions? By the way, that guy with that hat, I shot that hat for him. So anyhow, I'm proud to be here with Sarah Palin. Let me identify what Sarah Palin represents. She is the founding father's dream. She's actually my dream too. What a baby. But she was a housewife and a mother. This is my wife.
Nice dream.
So I know a babe when I see one, all right? She was a citizen. And she was questioning the mayor's failures. And she didn't just question the mayor's failure. She took him on and she became the mayor. We the people taking charge based on the self-evident truth of the Constitution. Duh! And then she found that the governor wasn't performing his constitutional duties. So she challenged him. He didn't respond adequately, so she became governor. Sarah Palin didn't invent the middle finger, but she perfected it. As did I. We do a middle finger ballet every day to find the punks in charge of our failed government. It's a sad day, but I'm hopeful. I do these events and I see piss and vinegar. I see spirit. I see that my hat says, I will not comply. I will not comply. You tell me to do something immoral against my constitutional oath, you better hope that's all I do is not comply. I come from Michigan, and they've lost their soul. It's a suburb of San Francisco, like Austin, like San Antonio, like Houston, like Dallas. What the hell happened to Texas? Conservatives were sleeping. So if you leave here today with any spirit and piss and vinegar and defiance, you've got to fight to take back wherever you're from. We can do it. New Jersey isn't Newark. New York isn't Manhattan. Michigan isn't Detroit. Illinois isn't Chicago. Texas isn't Austin. But the goons have kicked our ass with fake ballots, with deceptive tactics. So challenge those running to represent your Constitution. I'm a cop. I've done federal raids with the U.S. Marshals here in Texas. I've kicked down doors. I got 14 felony arrests to my credit, which is why my guitar playing is so much sexier than the other guys. In fact, here's a great story. So I arrested this dirtball. We got a bunch of cocaine in the bag. These guys on the curb, we got him handcuffed, and he's got... It's Ted fucking Nugent. It was awesome. Yeah. And I gave him one. All right. So I'm 75 years clean and sober. If I had a little bit of sleep, I'd be downright handsome. I'll tell you what. But I'm here to raise hell. I'm here to defy the status quo, crush the status quo, eliminate the status quo, and get back into absolute constitutional America. And if somebody's running for office that wants your vote, ask them, do you think I need a permit or a license or any man's authorization to have a gun in my belt? And if they hesitate, do not vote for them. That's the tip of the spear. If another man thinks he can tell me where, if, how, or what with I can defend my life, that is a bad, evil man on the side of Joe Biden. I get to keep and I get to bear. Keep means it's mine, you can't have it. Bear means I got a couple on me right now and they're loaded. And no man has any say-so in that. No man. Constitutional carry. What other kind of carry is there? Anybody remember Libby's Cafeteria? In Texas? How many here are from Texas? Were you ashamed of yourself that day? I'm asking you. It's not funny. 24 Texans dead because they weren't allowed to carry a gun in a cafeteria. Allowed? I don't need to be allowed. There's no gun-free zone. I've never been in a gun-free zone. Once I arrive, it's not a gun-free zone anymore.
Gun-free zones are for criminals.
Yeah, I don't have a First Amendment-free zone, a freedom-free zone, or a gun-free zone. So I would like to start right now by thanking you all for being here, and I hope you go forth in your lives. And I hope you raise hell and scare the shit out of liberals everywhere you go. And just remember, If you're not pissing off the assholes, you're an asshole. So if we unite, we can take this country back. I swear to God, it's in our hands. I've seen it happen. Study what we did in Louisiana last month. We got absolute conservatives elected because we scolded those who didn't vote to vote their conscience. God, family, country, Constitution, Bill of Rights, 10 Commandments to overrule. Law and order, self-defense. If you stand up for that and put pressure on your elected employees, this will be America again someday. God bless you all. Thank you for being here.